Hey there everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be looking at IGCSE Biology with subject code 0610. So specifically, we'll be looking at chapter 1, Kingdom Animalia, which consists of vertebrates and invertebrates, which are also commonly known as arthropods. So vertebrates are animals which have the presence of backbone. So we have five under these, which are fishes, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. So all these have a backbone. So we'll start off with the class fishes, okay? Now fishes have the presence of scales covering their skin. They have a streamlined body for swimming. They have lateral lines with sense organs to detect vibrations. Gills with operculum. Gills provide large surface area for gas exchange, and they have fins for swimming and stability. So now the important points that you have to remember, just a second, is that they have scales covering their body, they have a streamlined body, they have gills which provide a large surface area, and they have fins for swimming and stability. Next, we move on to the class of amphibians. Amphibians have moist skin, and this moist skin is used for gaseous exchange. They have a wide mouth. Their nostrils lead to lungs for gas exchange, and they have webbed hind feet for swimming. So the most important thing is that amongst all these, they commonly ask you their skin, okay? Because some of them have scaly skin, some of them have moist skin. So you need to know what type of skin each of these class have. So amphibians have a moist skin, okay, which they use for gaseous exchange, as mentioned. Then also remember that they have webbed hind feet for swimming, and they use lungs for gas exchange. Then we move on to the features of class reptiles. Now reptiles also have a scaly skin, but their skin is dry and scaly. This limits water loss. They have mouth with teeth or bony ridges to aid feeding. They have limbs for crawling and climbing. They have tails for swimming, and they lay eggs. Okay. Now points like this one or this one, it's not something that you have to remember like this one. They are not really part, but I've just added them just like that. Okay. Then we move on to the class of birds. Now birds are the easiest to remember. Birds and mammals. Okay. Birds, we know they have feathers for flying and insulation against heat loss. They also have dry scales, but not on their whole body, on their feet. Okay. They have a beak for feeding. They also lay eggs, and four limbs modified into wings for flying. Now these eggs, right, they are hard. So the birds lay hard eggs, whereas the reptiles' eggs have soft shell. Okay, please note that. Then we move on to mammals. Mammals have mammary gland. They have presence of hair covering their skin. I forgot to add some of them. So let me just type it. So mammals have pinna under their ear. Let me write it properly. Tinna under ear. Then we can also say they the females feed the young one in the placenta during the birth stage. You can add that. And just remember the mammary gland one, which is one of the easiest. And yeah, you can add some of the other ones that you can think of as well. Then we move on to the second part of Kingdom Animalia, which is the phylum Arthropods, also known as invertebrates. Now, this arthropods, they have segmented bodies. Some of them have antennas, and some of them have segmented legs. Classes under phylum Arthropods include myriapods, crustaceans, arachnids, and insects. So classes are, so you guys know how it works, right? So we have kingdom followed by phylum, then followed by class. So now these classes are under the phylum. So just the way we had fishes, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals for vertebrates, similarly we have myriapods, crustaceans, arachnids, and insects for invertebrates. So insects such as mosquito, housefly, or butterfly have their body segmented into three parts. They have three pairs of walking legs, one pair of antenna, two pairs of wings for flying, and biting mouth part. Yeah. Then we have myriapods. Myriapods also have antenna, segmented body, hard exoskeleton, many walking legs which allows movement over rough surface, waterproof body covering, and mouth parts with hard edges for biting. So this is what a myriapod looks like. This has multiple legs, okay? And centipedes and millipedes are example. So where is it? So you can see that they also have an antenna as mentioned over here. Then arachnids examples include spiders and scorpions. They have simple eyes, four pairs of legs, body segmented into two parts, head and thorax. You don't need to know this. They have powerful piercing jaws. Okay. So spiders, for example, are examples of arachnids. Then we have crustaceans such as crab, hard exoskeleton made of calcium. You don't need to remember the calcium, just remember hard exoskeleton. The head has two compound eyes, two pairs of antennae, and three pairs of mouth parts. A pair of green glands excrete waste near the base of antenna. You don't need to remember this. Abdominal segments have swimmerets. Also don't need to remember this, just know this ones. So these are what crustaceans look like. For example, crab, crayfish, maybe prawn, krill, and the other ones. And yeah, so that's all for this video. I'll cover Kingdom Plantae in a different video. I have indeed forgotten to add some points over here, and I'll have to modify them. So maybe a new video will come up really soon. But that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, tada. Bye.